Civil unrest, it spreads like wildfire. One spark, one breakdown of order, and the streets turn into battlegrounds. Hostile groups roam, driven by desperation, violence, and chaos. In these moments, survival depends on more than just supplies. It depends on knowing how to handle the growing threats outside your door. Before we dive into how to deal with hostile groups, subscribe to Doomsday Prepper. In a world that can change overnight, preparation is the only way to stay ahead of the chaos. Section 1. Staying invisible. Blending in with the chaos. When civil unrest breaks out, blending in is your first line of defense. Hostile groups feed on visible wealth, panic, and vulnerability. If you stand out, you're a target. Your home, your supplies, your family, all will become prizes for those looking to take what they can. Keep your profile low. Don't advertise your preparedness. No bright lights, no loud generators, no visible stockpiles. Your home should look like every other home, like you're just another victim of the chaos. If you look like you have something worth taking, they will come for it. Dress down. Avoid wearing tactical gear or anything that makes you stand out as a prepper or someone with resources. Blending in means looking as desperate as the rest. This is how you survive unnoticed. Section 2. Securing your home. Fortress in the dark. While you're blending in, your home must become a fortress in secret. Hostile groups may not stop at appearances. They might test your defenses, and when they do, you need to be ready. Reinforce your doors and windows, but don't make it obvious. Let them think your home is just as fragile as the rest. But inside, your barriers must be unbreakable. Barricades, hidden defenses, and blackout curtains that keep your home dark, making it appear abandoned. Noise will get you noticed. So, stay silent. No loud conversations, no clattering dishes, nothing that betrays the fact you're in there. The more silent you remain, the more likely they'll pass you by, thinking your home has already been picked clean. Section 3. Dealing with direct confrontation. But sometimes, blending in and staying quiet isn't enough. Sometimes, the chaos finds you. When hostile groups confront you, the key is control of the situation, control of your emotions. If a group demands access to your home, talking them down might buy you time. Don't show fear, but don't challenge them either. If they think you're weak, they'll strike. If they see a challenge, they'll want to break it. Offer them a lie, a diversion. Let them believe you have nothing of value, that you're just trying to survive like everyone else. If negotiations fail and they try to force their way in, you must be prepared to defend yourself. This isn't a time for hesitation. In civil unrest, survival often comes down to a fight, and you need to be ready to defend your family and your home by any means necessary. Section 4. Traveling through hostile territory. Sometimes, staying hidden isn't an option. You may need to move through hostile territory, whether for supplies, escape, or to help others. The streets during civil unrest are no place for the unprepared. Move quickly, but not recklessly. Stick to the shadows, avoid main roads, and never travel alone if you can help it. Safety comes in numbers, but even a small group should be prepared to move silently, efficiently. If you're seen, you're a target, and hostile groups won't hesitate to strike. Plan your route in advance. Know where the hostile groups are gathering and avoid those areas at all costs. But if you're confronted, never show fear. In those moments, strength, or the illusion of it, can deter a would-be attacker. Make them second guess if you're worth the fight. Section 5. Creating alliances. Survival through numbers. No one survives alone. In the chaos of civil unrest, finding allies is key to long-term survival. But be cautious. Alliances in a crisis can be as dangerous as the enemies you face. Choose wisely. Trust is a luxury, and desperation can make even former friends dangerous. But the right group can provide security, resources, and strength in numbers. A fortified community can stand strong against hostile groups in ways that individuals simply cannot. But remember, alliances are a double-edged sword. You must contribute to survive, and you must protect your interests within the group. Betrayal is common when resources run thin. Always keep a close watch on those around you, and never rely too heavily on anyone but yourself. Hostile groups thrive in chaos, feeding on fear and weakness. But with the right strategy, you can outlast them. Stay invisible, secure your home, and be ready to fight when there's no other option. The streets will be filled with danger, but survival belongs to the prepared. Subscribe now to Doomsday Prepper to stay ahead of the dangers you can't see, because when civil unrest erupts, the time to prepare is already gone.